Yeah, so inflation. Inflation's a way of extracting wealth off of people in a way that they don't understand. Like, so I done a talk, I done a presentation in Edinburgh, and there was a professor. He says, "Look, we don't really know about the monetary system. Can you explain what it's like?" So I went along and I thought of like, how could you explain this in such a way that people would get? How could you draw a picture in their mind that we go, yeah, you know what? I never thought of it that way. And the idea of inflation is that we just think things cost more money.
Is it not just fraud essentially? Are they not basically just lying?
They would say no.
Well, of course they would.
I mean, they are. Like, if they say it's good, it's bad. If they say it's bad, it's probably good. I mean, like, it's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, but
ignorance. I mean, like, I think, like, you know, it's
but
a bit of a cop-out to say ignorance
if we
is bliss,
did that,
sort of
we'd get fucking locked up.
Well, if you like, the
listen.
example
You know what I
is
mean?
like, if you go and make like if you went and printed £50 notes, then you're a counterfeit.
But here's
if
the
they print
thing.
£50 notes,
I
then
mean,
they're
I don't actually blame them at all. By the way, like politicians, you know, I think, you know, if I was going to be a politician, that's exactly what I would do. I mean, why else would you get the job?
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean,
No,
like,
if you're in the position to
like,
fucking rinse it, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, so I remember we had a non-uniform day. Is that a thing here? Did you guys we'd wear uniforms in school? Like,
oh yeah, you'd get like you'd have to take a pound to fucking whatever.
Non-uniform day.
I was in the
guy who
fucking
turned up in a
Gestapo.
suit.
There was nothing of that shit in my school. I was fucking. That would have been like death by execution.
What if you wore your own clothes? We were allowed to.
Okay.
And this one kid turned up in a suit, and he ended up being like Theresa May's aide. I mean, even in school, he was wearing a suit.
He was who?
He was wearing a non-uniform. On non-uniform day, he chose to wear a suit.
Aye.
Like, so that just tells you how much of a sociopath they are. Like, today you don't have to wear a suit, and he went, "I'm going to wear my own suit."
Yeah.
Aye, that's
Do you know what I mean? So there's like that. I mean, that was like when
the
he was
American
13.
shows up
Psycho.
in a fucking
Yeah,
tuxedo.
so he
Patrick
ended up
Bateman.
being
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Theresa May's, you know, one of her top aides in politics. You know, so
Oh,
But
Theresa, sorry,
Prime Minister.
yeah,
You know, but like it is, you know, there's so many times you find yourself going down rabbit holes, be it COVID, be it banking, be it war, whatever, and time and time again, you just come out the other side going,
fuck knows.
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
And it is. I mean, like, because there's one thing to be, awareness and enlightenment are two very different things, you know, and I think sometimes you just have to go, it's time better spent researching yourself rather than the shit around you, because you'll always be let down by the shit around you.
The thing is, I end up at the bottom of a rabbit hole, and like, I know more shit. I'm still not any clearer than when I fucking started. Yeah. I've just got tons of fucking...
You get to the point, even, like, I've got to the point where, you know, I actually explained this earlier on today. I mean, one of the guys, really shrewd businessman, very shrewd investor, and he's like, "What do you make of this?" And I ended up explaining it to him. He's like, "You know way too much." And I says, "Look, that comes with a bit of a burden.
Yeah.
There's been times where I've had to go out and walk the dog, and what happens is not so much that then, like, the information isn't startling or a huge revelation in terms of somebody's looking after their own interest, somebody's like skimming off the top.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing that is really that unknown or unheard of.
Yeah.
But what happens is when you accept what it actually is, what you need to go through is that point where you need to accept you were completely duped, because what you initially believed is almost the polar opposite of what it is.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part.
Yeah.
The hard part isn't that, you know, somebody's starting a war because they're going to make money out of it. Somebody started a pandemic because they're going to make money out of it. Politicians are in the job saying one thing and doing another.
Yeah.
These are all human traits that we can all, to a certain degree, understand. The difficulty is that you put trust in the people that are perpetrating it, and you believe them.
Yeah.
And that's the big step that's difficult to
Well, do you not think it happens once? I mean, sorry, they perpetrate time and time again, but the realization you get is what happens once. You go, and now I'm out. Like, I'm just checking out. And I think, like, COVID was a time where the sooner you did that, the better it was for your own health. You just checked out. And you actually went, and you know what used to drive me mental, and things went back to normal. You would stand there, and there'd be those people that didn't just go, fuck the government, and they always go, here, it's great to be out. And you're like, don't talk to me about great debate. I've been out for 6 months. You chose to be in a prison. Don't come out and celebrate your late arrival to the fucking to the real world. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of people, I don't think they were bothered about fucking COVID. They were bothered about what other people thought of them.
Yeah. And I think, to be honest, I think both of us can agree, we stopped giving a fuck about what people thought about us a long time ago.
100%.
That's the best thing you can possibly ever do.
It's a great relief.
I don't give a shit.
It's a relief where you go, hey, look. I had a conversation recently, and the guy was he contacted me. He's asking me for to call him, and he just started he wasn't liking what I was saying.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't think you're the right person, and you're too abrasive, and blah 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 blah.